Oh, Jesus.
Are you not even in the shot after all that?
I'm so black, but it's good. Ooh, I got a tan.
Check that melanin. It's still not in it. I don't get it.
Oh, do I have to come closer? I am far.
No, it's the angle of the... Because then now... Why do I look like I'm closer though to you?
I don't know.
I look like I'm like 6.
Yeah, but we're...
Oh, it's coming back. You've been transitioning for?
I've been transitioning for about 9 months.
9 months. And how's the journey been?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm ready, man. But at the end of the day, it's just hair. And then think about the way it's gonna grow back. That's why I'm so excited. It's gonna be so soft. And so, yeah, let's do this.
We're gonna do this.
I have a mini front.
That her.
It's natural hair. Look at that.
Okay, so hi guys. This is Cheyenne. If you don't know, wait, let me sit back. I feel like I'm so. Alright. Yeah, so this is Cheyenne. If you haven't been, you know, keeping track of my channel, then I don't know what's going on with you. But like 6 months ago, I did Cheyenne's big chop for her, and it's been really what, 7 months? Like 6-7 months since she's done it. Time has gone real quick. So I wanted to come and do like an update because I'm going to kind of track Cheyenne's hair journey, because I think this can kind of help whoever may be doing the big chop or thinking about doing the big chop. And I've never done a big chop before, so I can't really speak about transitioning and that kind of experience. So why not ask somebody who has? Hi! So that's what we're going to do. So it's be like a mini interview with Cheyenne explaining her transition journey. She kind of spoke about it in the previous video. I put clips and stuff and everything in here so you can see that, and the link will be down below. But yeah, so 6 months on, how do you feel?
Good, good. Look at my hair.
We're going to do some close-up shots because her twist out is on point. Okay?
Yes.
On point. Definition for days. For days.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So it's been 6 months. How are you handling it?
I'm handling it quite well actually. Trick is, for me, the main trick, oil and water. Water, okay? Please, water is your best friend. You drink it, you put it in your hair, you drink it, you put it in your hair, you wash it, you put it in your hair, you drink water.
So in terms of products, let's just go back a bit. So, how long did you transition for?
About 6-7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from then we did the big chop. Yeah. And so it's literally been like, say about a year that you've been on like a hair journey as such. Yeah. So, before you did your big chop, and you're looking on YouTube, you're in the wonderful world of natural hair YouTube.
Oh, thanks guys.
What was your expectations?
Oh. Do you know what? I didn't even have an expectation. I didn't. I think, well, I say expectations for the time now when I've got to 100% natural. I didn't even have an expectation. I was like, as long as I get there, it's fine. Yeah. But transitioning.
Was you hooked up on the curl typing, or was you just like, as long as my hair looks sane or looks fine, then I don't care? Like, because some people, before they go natural, they assume their hair's going to look like, say, their favourite YouTuber or someone they've looked at and thought, oh my gosh, kind of thing, like, I'm going to look like her. Nah. So did you look at someone's channel and was like, okay, I think my hair may look like hers, and then it turned out it wasn't?
I didn't. I think my main thing with YouTube was looking at how transitional would actually go. And a lot of things were missed out. Like the whole point of when you do get that demarcation line between a relaxed and a natural ends, and how to style that. Yeah. Yo, that is the worst thing ever. Look, yeah, when you're transitioning, that is a part you're going to hate. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I've been there. Yeah. So that is a part you are going to be like, do you know what? I've had enough. That's when you start thinking about the big chop. But in terms of looking at whose hair or the type that I would have, I never really thought about it. Instead, I thought about the hair that I had before I even relaxed my hair.
Okay.
So I thought if I'm going back to that, it's fine.
Yeah.
But not the kind of curl definition or anything like that. I think I mentioned that. I mentioned it to you once before.
Yeah.
When it was growing out, I noticed that when it was in the short TWA stage, it was more kinky then, and as it's grown now, it's got become looser.
Yeah.
So I just have to watch out for as it grows between its time. But it's my hair. What can I do? I can't change the curls. I can make them looser. I can make them tighter. But I can't have your hair tomorrow and then go back to my hair today. It doesn't work like that. Like,
but
so
there's people out here who think they could be black one minute
get
and
over
white
it. Get over it.
Anywho, so
we digress.
We digress. In terms of products now, have you become a product junkie? Other than me giving you half my shops in my room, have you become a product junkie?
Yeah and no. I think.
Or is it more just playing with different things?
I think it's a case of I've been playing with a few things, and I think I found staples really quickly as opposed to just trying to find something and go, ooh, I should try this, ooh, I should try that. I ain't got the money for that. So
I'm saying.
I need to find something that works. I'm not about, oh, because this smells like aloe vera and this smells like honey, I'm gonna do. No, I need to know if it works and how cheap or expensive it is. Can I fit it into my monthly budget? Yes, no. There we go. That's how I make it. Product junkie, you'd have got money. That's all I can think of. You're not thinking about your hair. You're thinking about your money in the cupboard. Because at the end of the day, the products are for your head. They're not for anything else. If they don't work and you're still trying them, I don't see why would you buy one product in particular. For instance, what is it? There's a hair pudding that I use. I'm not saying the name because you're not sponsoring me. So there's a hair pudding that I use, right? And obviously you see like 12 other puddings on the line. I'm not going to go, I want to try this one. Ooh, this works. Let's try 12 more to see if... No! If I know that works, I'm just going to stick to it.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's about... Because for me, I've never... Okay, there was once upon a time where I had like tens of... I still have tens of thousands. Okay, that's not fun. Yeah. I've got a shop in my room, right? But other than that, buying stuff, because a lot of stuff gets sent to me, but buying stuff, I'm only going to buy what I think I need or what I know works. And if I know it works, why am I then going to go look for something else if I know it works? It makes no sense. Because when, it can be like you do watch YouTube and the new product comes out and then everybody's trying it and you think to yourself, oh, I wonder if that can, you know, do something. But then really and truly, what do you need to do if what you're using is already doing what you need to do? So I don't really buy into the whole thing of like a new line comes out and I have to run and buy it to try it, because if my hair is already okay, then what am I trying to fix? Because really and truly, a lot of these products are trying to fix a problem. If I don't have that problem, then what am I fixing? It makes no sense.
It doesn't. If you are a product junkie, hey,
yeah, good on to you.
If I see some hair puddings and whatnot, I will just we can connect and I'll just happily take it off her hands. Ask Rachel, I do this all the time. I do it all the time.
Yeah, she shops my shop. In terms of other people's views on your hair, how have other people reacted to it? Let's start with the ones that are closest to home. Friends and family.
Oh, family in particular, it was obviously coming home with the big chop. It was like, oh, that's just, oh, that's different. And then my mum in particular, bless you, love you to bits. Love you to bits. That's my disclaimer. I ain't trying to get beat. This ain't going to be the last video that I ain't do. She said, well, you got to wear big earrings now because your head is on show. Like, your whole face is on show. I was like, yeah, but I don't like big earrings. So, no. It's just not going to happen. I'm just going to have to style this. Friends, well, Rachel in particular, my circle is small.
Yeah, we got like this many friends.
Count them with one hand, less problem. They were like, yeah, I like it. Like, I think it was a case of respect for my decision as opposed to, oh, I don't know why you're doing that. But they could say that. I've already done it. It doesn't make any difference. All my older generations of family like, yeah, go back to natural. That's where it is. That's where you belong. Don't need no relaxer anyway.
Did any of your friends get like inspired? And you told them like, oh, since I've seen your hair, I'm now gonna transition or go natural?
Yeah, I think 2 of my friends from uni, they were like, whoa, like I don't know how you had time to do natural hair. Now that they see me doing it more often and they see the growth and knowing that me, Queen Lazy, oh my gosh, you feel I've got time to be in my head for like 12 hours doing this? No, I'm not. I'm really not that chick. Usually comb back, done the argument. So now that they see me actually doing things and styling it and seeing like, well, maybe I should try and think about going back to natural. There's one in particular, she doesn't even wear her hair straight anymore. Wow. It's curly now. She's like, look, take me as I am. Wow. Get over it. And
is that from you saying anything, or just you think her seeing you and just being like,
I think,
okay, that looks dope, why not?
I think it's a combination of both.
Like, has she like said to you, oh, do you have any tips or anything like that, or do you think she just saw your hair and thought, okay,
I think she just saw it. I think she just saw it because when I first met her, her hair was always straight. And when she let it go curly, it was like, I ain't got time to do that. Whatever. Just take me as I am, innit? Like, I ain't got time. But now it's like, you know what? This is my hair.
Yeah.
Let me just chill with it.
Okay, so what did hubby say?
Oh, it's like, well,
because I know he's been waiting the longest for you to go natural.
So the first thing was, obviously, all men, this is a disclaimer, I'm not talking about my personal life. Disclaimer, please don't kill me. Okay. All men don't like when women say they're going to cut their hair.
Yeah.
I have yet to meet a man that says that. If you're out there,
unless they see you before
with short hair.
Yeah.
But you know this whole stigma about long hair on a black female is more
appealing.
We ain't gonna go into that. That's another video.
Yeah. And then you have to go to explaining it. Yeah. It's a bit long.
Oh, but the main thing I think with everyone, when you explain it, like, oh, okay, but because they haven't seen the change, they're like, right, it's gonna come eventually. But whatever time it is, I'm not ready for it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And if you want this whole long hair, whatever, what have you,
there's stages that
if you want it overnight, good luck. That's all I have to say to that. I think there should be more concern on how to take care of your hair and how to maintain that, which I commended him for a lot because he was always like, well, why don't you put more water in your hair anyway?
See, I like that.
And I was like, what are you talking about? This is because when I have relaxed hair girls, you already know this. If rain is outside and your relaxer is a week old, you are not... What? You need umbrella, you need plastic bag, because you don't want anything to lift. I used to have bone straight hair. I'll do anything to have it bone straight. Even when I went to the hairdressers, or my mum would do my hair and she'll curl it and go, oh, I like it bouncy. It's like, no, I want that dead straight. I don't want anything to do with it, nothing at all. So when he was telling me to put more water in my hair, I was like, what? I'm not used to that. It's only because I wasn't used to it.
Because he knows that if it was raining, you weren't going to be outside in the rain.
Hell no.
He knows that, yeah, babe, we got to go inside.
Swimming pool, alright. we ain't doing none of that. So that I commend him for now because he was teaching me how to do stuff with my hair.
I like that. Because you do need the support, especially when it's something new. It's like if it's a fitness thing or... I don't know, like you're ill and you need support. It's the same kind of premise that you need that support. And sometimes you don't get it from the people who are closest to you.
Yes.
And then you have to try and look it from other places. And that's why the natural hair community is so great at that, because a lot of people don't have that support. So they can go onto Facebook, they can go onto Instagram and Twitter and see people like them and be like, oh, she gets it, I can relate to her. And then you make like internet friends. And then because people in your household or even your workplace don't...
They're just used to seeing what they've seen before. So when they see changes, like...
Oh, talking about workplace, because we both work freelance. How has it been meeting new clients?
Oh, they're like... Usually, what I first started to do was do protective styles. So I have the French braids going in too. So then I realised I was going into a mental pattern of actually doing that while I was meeting people.
Okay, so you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's interesting. That's very interesting because I would do the same thing if I had an interview. I would put my hair back because I always felt like this was too much. So it's interesting how you get the same idea. That's interesting.
Yeah. You just, I think it's, I don't know what it is. We try and be conservative, but now that I'm freelance now, I'm like, do you know what? You take me as I am, because as far as I'm concerned, It's not about my physical features. It is about the skills and the service that I have to offer, and that is on black and white paper. That has
they're so concerned with the outer, they don't even. If they're so concerned with the outer look, they don't actually care about who you are.
Exactly.
And then really and truly, why would you want to work with them anyway?
Yeah, it makes no sense because my name is another issue in itself. That's a conundrum. Nobody gets it right. Nobody gets it right. Okay, like this. No, apart from dear loved ones, like we've got there now, but all strangers, not one. It's like, how do you pronounce your name? How do you do that? So then when they see. So they see my name and already can't pronounce it. So I feel their stages, they see it, don't know how to pronounce it, then they go, what colour are you?
Yeah.
And then they go, are you male or female? Because they still don't know.
There's a lot of stages.
Yeah, and then they're going on what you look like physically. But as far as I'm concerned, if I'm not
so it's
going
like you've got different hurdles you've got to jump. Before you've even got the client, you've got different hurdles you have to jump.
Before I'm even paid.
Before you even get money. Before it even gets deposited in your PayPal or your bank account, this is what happens.
Yep. There's a lot to it. But I say now, they have to take me as I am. Now, when I'm meeting new people, I wear my afro out on purpose.
Yeah.
I do this on purpose just to see if there's anything different. Even in the gym, I've noticed so far. Going in the gym with my afro, they're like, she's about her business. She ain't going to pay. And then you see these little girls with their, oh my gosh, like 35-inch. I'm not prejudiced in any way. I had a weed before. I had it once and I hated it. It's just because that's just not me. My sister has one and it looks fantastic. Props to my sister. But I see them with their long hair and just, I'm like, don't you have to tie that up when you're in it? Because you're coming to sweat. So I see them thinking, I'm like, why is it different? Like even the other day I was out and I had my hair out and the girl that I was with, she had her hair out also. She's just gone back to natural hair. And there was two girls across the road who both had straight hair. And they looked at us odd. And I'm thinking, but this is underneath.
But have you felt that way? Like there's been a divide in black women, like when you go out, like there's been certain looks as if to say, oh, she's got natural hair so she thinks she's better than me, or because sometimes you don't even have to say anything, it's just a look where they're looking at you to say, who does she think she is, or why is she rocking her hair like that? And at the end of the day, we're all natural, because when you relax, your new growth comes out. That's natural. It's when you stop relaxing and you cut that off, that's when you're completely natural. But at the end of the day, your hair's growing at your scalp the way it's going to grow at your scalp.
Exactly.
You putting a relaxer on it is changing the way it is, so you can't really look down on somebody like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't really understand, because it's almost
it's like you're an alien.
Yeah, like you're going backwards, but in fact I'm not going backwards. I'm just going
the way you're supposed to go.
Yeah, I'm just going. I can't say going back because I've always been here.
Yeah.
But just going back to the natural state.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I just find it a bit strange because we had to, I won't say evolve because I can't use that word. It's more, we had the option to change from this. So for me to go back to this, I don't understand how I'm being looked at as if I'm
odd when you're just going to what you are.
That makes no sense, because ultimately we all have hair similar to this underneath.
Yeah.
And it's just a bit odd because it's like, I don't understand that segregation because it's not needed. Because you're segregating people because of the hair on their head. That makes no sense to me. And to come from girls of my own colour as well, it's like, nah, stop that. It's alright, we've got a whole lot more to deal with in the world. Being a woman as it is tough as it is, and then being a black woman it's like, you know, we've got so much more than to be looking down or looking strange. I won't say down because we all look here, so we can't look down, but maybe that's a personal preference as such. I don't understand that. Like I'll mimic weave, but just like how somebody will mimic natural.
Yeah.
But to me now, maybe it's because I've got natural hair, I don't see how you can mimic natural if that's natural. I can't change to this.
Yeah.
I can't change to this. This is just hair.
Yeah.
You can change to that. You can straighten your hair. You can change to that. But ultimately, you come back here. That's it.
So, as I move along, what styles have you been doing that you've now, either your go-to styles or styles that you are loving at the moment?
This is a new discovery. So
Yeah.
these are from
this twist out is so on point. I'm gonna do the close up and put this yeah.
So my mini twist outs are fantastic. I love them. I love them. My other go-to is the two, I call them French braids. I don't know what you call them. They can be called anything. On the world of YouTube, everything's got like 12 different names anyway. So I call them French braids. So that's what we're gonna call them today, French braids. So that's my go-to style.
And then there's moments where you have your hair in twists.
Yes, yes.
And it's like you should lock your hair. Like her hair, and when it's in twists, just looks like she should just lock her hair. As much as I want her to play and experiment and stuff, it's like Shy, just lock your hair because
you want to.
Her with locks is gonna look so serious. I'm not into this force locks thing. So
no, we ain't about that fake
looks thing.
Okay, but I'm gonna say something about those force locks. Unlike it, I don't care. They just don't look like locks. They just don't look like locks. So how can you say they don't even look, and fake locks, I get it, before anybody tries to, you know, dissect the term. But they don't even resemble a lock. They don't resemble, they look like a yarn braid.
Yeah.
Look, remember those kids that used to see, either from African descent, we're all from African descent, but you get what I mean, when you were at school and they used to do the stretching method and put the yarn around the thing and then style it. Yeah. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Are they fake locks?
For me in force locks, it's like, if you're gonna do it with like the texture of your hair, then fine, because I think they look, okay, put it this way, if you're doing it to see what you look like with locks, then it makes sense to use hair that is like your own. If you're trying to see what you look like with locks, why are you using shiny hair? Your hair's not shiny, so they look weird. To me, it's like, I don't understand, like if that's what you're doing to make it look like you have real locks. Like if you're doing it as a fashion thing, because I've seen people with purple and green stuff, then that's different, because that's a different style altogether. But if you're doing it to make your hair look like they're real locks are not shiny like that. They don't have that texture. So when I see that and someone's like, I was trying to see what I look like with locks, what locks? They don't look like locks. If you're gonna do, I've seen people with fake locks and they look like they're real, and I've been like, whoa, your locks are fake. Yeah, that's the ones that I'm just like, okay, but the ones that are shiny and they want to see what they look like with locks, that confuses me. So I don't get it for that. And plus, for me, locks are very spiritual, and there's a deeper connection as well when it comes to locks. It's not just about a hairstyle for some people.
And it's not just a trend.
It holds a lot of meaning, and I don't want to kind of put myself in a space that I don't belong, as some people do. So I'm trying to, you know, stay in my lane. But I have always said that when I turn 35, I do want to lock my hair for my own reasons. But it's something that I do want to do one day, even though people say you're gonna regret it. But I think by 35, when I'm married with my child, you ain't got time to do that. I don't know, it depends. It all depends where I am. I may be in the jungle somewhere. I may be in the jungle. My hair locked,
so if you're in the, if you're in the jungle, your hair will lock anyway.
In my treehouse. I keep telling you that I'm going to build my treehouse. Woo! I'm not here for this life. I want to go build my treehouse in the jungle and just be there. I'm
gonna call you. Go. No tweets. No more tweets.
Nah, I don't need no Wi-Fi.
Right.
The sun will be my Wi-Fi. Don't need it. It'll be in my tree house with Tigress, my cat, and we're just chilling. Just there, no clothes. Just probably a piece of rug, piece of cloth. Just chilling. I'm telling you, it'll be the best life ever. You got no bills, you got no taxes. Go find my food. I can make fire. I'm just saying.
Back to basics. Back to natural.
Forward from my treehouse. What are 3 tips you can give somebody who's currently transitioning and thinking about big chopping?
Okay, for transitioning, I know they all say this. Don't get mad at me, because I know they all say this. Be patient. Be patient. There were times when I was looking at my hair like, Nah, man, you're just ridiculous. Like, you can have bad hair weeks. Forget bad hair days. You will have a bad hair week. Like, look, everything is just not working. But just be patient. I assure you, it pays off. And I transitioned in the summer. Don't do that. Don't transition in the summer. You're a madman. Just don't do it. Mad woman. But yeah, don't do it. No, don't do it at all, because you see that demarcation line, it will come out in the sun. It will tell you where it is. Another tip I'd say is, during your transition, you can actually play with all the protective styles you're going to use when your hair is 100% natural. Because the same protective styles that I was doing then, are exactly the same.
What are your
protective
styles you're doing?
I do like, I put it up in a bun and then put a twisted bun. So I do chunky twist and then tuck them in. So I have a little bubble up there. The 2 French braids as well. Or I was doing little K-rows at the front and then twisting the back. Or braiding the back. Or putting in braids.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting in braids, because I've had braids, what, 2-3 times? Yeah, 2-3 times since transitioning, so that. The big chop, let that come naturally. Don't just do it just because you want to feel like cutting your hair. You know how all women are. When you cut your hair, the first couple of days you're like, what the hell did I do? Like, no. No, because even when I done the big chop with you here, I was getting frustrated because I didn't know how to style it.
Yeah.
So
I think that's everybody's main thing when it comes to natural hair is styling. Because I think maintenance wise, okay, depending how it all depends on who you are and what you do, and if you have time to do it. Not everybody has time for the maintenance, but I think that's with everything, like fitness, skincare, health in general. It's all about having time, because somebody can have time to go to the gym and spend 4 hours there. Somebody can have time to only spend half an hour, but may get completely different results, or may get the same results depending on what you're doing. It's all about what you can do. And then when it comes to eating, I may not be able to afford to eat a lavish, you know, diet or go to Whole Foods and get my stuff, so I can do what I can do. And some people have that money to do that, so they get different results. So with skincare, like, I may not have time to give myself a facial every week or do a mask every week and get different results. So it's all about your time. But also, what are you doing with that time? Because you could have like an hour to spare to do your hair, but you've only really spent 20 minutes doing something.
That's true.
Or you could have an hour to spend on your hair and then only spend 10 minutes braiding it, because that's all it took. So for everybody, it's different. It's not a thing of, oh, how long should I put? It's like you have to learn what works for you. Like I've also, even with products, everything, what works for me may not work for you.
Exactly.
And I think the frustration, as much as YouTube and blogs and Instagram and all that is really inspirational and helpful, it's not you.
No.
So no matter how many things you look at and think to yourself, oh my gosh, I want to look like her, or I want my things to look like her, what if it doesn't happen? What if that never ever happens? Then you have to really think to yourself, okay, how am I going to make this work? How am I really going to make it work for me? And that's where I think the playing and the trial and error comes into it, and you got to learn what works for you. Because I didn't tell Cheyenne nothing.
No. No.
Nothing.
No.
Like, not in a bad friend way, but it's a thing of, it's her journey to find out for her. And if I bombarded her with all this information, probably 8 times out of 10 she's gonna go and try and do everything I told her,
and try
and then
every
about
product.
70% of that is not gonna be relevant to her. So what's the point? Like, it has to be a thing of, okay, I can give tips if Cheyenne needs tips, and I obviously can give tips, but I'm not gonna be like, listen, you need to go get this, you need to do this, and then when you've done this, you need to do this, and because it's a lot to take in. So I think when you're learning something new, the curiosity in you anyway is going to make you go look for information. Like, that's going to be like, okay, where do I go? What do I do? How do I do this? What can I look at? And then you'll start sifting out the information for yourself, because YouTube, like I said, is a great information source, but it has a lot of false information.
Type in transition right now.
Everybody thinks they're a hairstylist. Everybody thinks they're a hairologist. Everybody thinks they're a trichologist, and they know all this and they all know all that. And it can be very overwhelming if you've never, ever known about natural hair or how to look after your hair, and you do one simple search and all these videos come up, and you watch like 5 videos and you get tons and tons of different information. It can be very, very baffling. So you've got to really look into it for yourself and think, okay, what do I need? Take bits and pieces from each source and then make up your own thing, make up your own routine, do what works for you.
And on top of it, if I was taking tips from Rachel, how would that work? Look, we don't even have the same hair. That makes no sense. So it's like, I think for instance, you're gonna have a lot of editing to do. What was I saying? I don't even know now.
But you haven't got the same hair type. Yeah,
I think it's a case of watching somebody else's growth, as a friend, watching somebody else's growth, and then see how you can help or assist to that. Because now I know I've got type 4 hair. I don't like none of that curl, ABC 1 2 3. It's hair, okay? Get over it. Like, it's not loose curl, blah blah. Whatever. I don't.
It's a
yeah. It's so what? Like, that's just another form of segregation again, but that's a different video. For instance, when you've seen styles on YouTube and then you'll go, I can see that on your hair, and then you'll send me the link. Same way I see, there's a particular product that I know you've been interested in, and I say, well, that's here too. And as you said, like, extending on your YouTube stuff, it came to a point where I was watching a whole lot of YouTube things about hair and how to treat it and how to take care of it. But the more and more I went to find information on transitioning, the less I understood. Because, as I said in the beginning, a lot of people miss out the main things about transitioning. You literally go, I'm going from relaxed to natural. 10 weeks later, I've got full natural hair. It looks so great. I've never did. So what happened before? What happened between that? That's what people want to know. What happened between then? What happened? Did you have a demarcation line? How long did it take? What products were you using? How did you style your hair? Did you even like your hair? Did you feel like giving up? Were you going to relax your hair again? I felt like relaxing my hair again if I was honest. Like 1, 2, 3 times. I said, no, not going back. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing that.
I really felt that.
My sister's in the background imitating Cheyenne.
I thought that was really good.
Thank you.
Because
you felt it.
YouTube, sometimes you just don't see the in-betweens. It's like, 1 minute you're wearing no makeup. Next you're wearing makeup. Where was in between?
Where was in between?
Did you really wake up like that?
Did you?
Morning routine. That's not what you do in the morning. No,
tell them.
Time for that.
Thank you.
Right.
We got hours to be dressing up your whole face. That's just your face. You even got clothes on yet. Did you brush your teeth?
Did you cream your elbows?
Did you cream your foot? Did you do any of that? No, you're telling me how to put on a whole different face.
Different face.
Did you check the weather?
How did you buy all that?
Did you
makeup?
check? How did you buy all the weather? Where do you work?
Do you have bread in the cupboard?
Did you? Where do you work?
I don't have bread in the cupboard. I don't have any MAC makeup.
Oh.
Thank you.
He said.
I am the voice behind the camera.
How do you put all that back makeup? Do you have bread in your cupboards? But it's true. Have you even checked? Have you brushed your teeth about you doing this whole thing and whatever?
Okay, this is the last and final question. How has having natural hair made you feel about yourself?
Oh, good. Deep. Good. It's made me appreciate the hair on my head. I think when I had...
How has it made you feel about yourself?
Oh, me.
Has it given you more confidence? Have you felt a bit more insecure? Do you feel more free? Some people feel more liberated.
I think more liberated, because now I just don't care. I just don't care about what anybody thinks, as long as I know I look good.
I don't care. It connects you more to your blackness.
Oh yeah, man. Half the time, I'll go and just blow this all out and be like, yeah, I'm waiting for that. Solange's got a video where she literally goes like this.
Yeah,
I'm waiting to. Oh my gosh, have you seen? I'm waiting to do that. I feel good about my hair. I never used to take care of my hair. I used to just go to the hairdressers and let my hairdresser take care of my hair. She's a rock star, by the way. Her name is Maureen. I don't remember where she works, but yeah, kudos to that woman. Relax, weave, whatever. She took care of my hair. But yeah, I feel like I pay more attention to my head and to the rest of my body as well. I also have a newfound love called water. I never, ever, ever used to drink water. Ask Rachel. Like, do you want bottled water?
Because I'm the water addict.
Yeah, so I never used to drink it at all. Or greens or nothing like that. So I think it's, by doing this, I'm on a new trail of life. I feel like it's not only has my hair grown, but I've grown as well. I feel an inner growth with me, and yeah, I'm happy about it. I ain't never going back.
I was going to ask you that as well. Like, would you ever relax your hair again?
No.
Because I do feel with people who have gone natural or returned to natural, this phone's going to drive me nuts. And they... I'll be back. I'm back. Right. Because the phone's been ringing all day. No one answers the house phone. Anyway, because there's people who have returned to natural, who are newly natural, who I feel will one day relax their hair again, because for right now, for some people, it's just the in style thing to do, and they're just waiting for it to come out of style, and then they're going to go straight back to what they know. So I'm just waiting for those people. Not saying that there's anything right or wrong with it, but I know it's going to happen.
I laughed. The reason why I laugh is because do you know how long transitioning takes? For you to just take it all away in 40 minutes? No, I am never doing that. This took a lot of work, yeah? This is called time and dedication, right? This has taught me you can dedicate anything you want to do in life, you can, yeah? This, if I can do this, I can do anything. Plain and simple. So if you want to just retract back and go and put some cream in it and just stretch out the whole of your head again, boy, I hope you don't want to go natural again, because you know what comes after that. Transitioning is not pretty, yeah? It's not pretty. Whatever you've been told is a lie.
I want to thank Cheyenne for coming on my channel. I don't know why I've turned on hip hoppity hop hop.
And you don't stop.
But yeah, I'm going to keep updating you on her journey. So when we get to a year, we can be like,
oh, yay!
And you can see the progress. Because I know some people, it's inspirational for them to see somebody go for it if they're going for it themselves. And a lot of you ask me questions about transition and big chop, and I can't answer them because I'm not going to answer things that I haven't experienced myself, like some people out here doing. But hey, I'm not going to do that. So I'm only going to talk about what I know about, and I don't know about transition, and then I don't know the experience of big chopping. So that's why I got my friend to come on here and share her experience with y'all, so you can have somebody to relate to. And even if your hair texture is not like her, it's about the experience and the journey, because like this video we've already said, hair typing don't really mean a thing. So yeah. So yeah, we'll check in again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button.
It's somewhere there. Ooh, there.
Click like. And
not this. This.
Leave a comment down below if you want to.
Nice ones, please. Because you know they always say, oh, leave a comment if you want to, but really they mean be nice, or else I'm gonna delete it. What? I'm just telling you.
And follow me on social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. UKAfrolisa.com is my Tumblr page. It's
quite good.
And yeah, it's my Tumblr page is actually quite serious. But yeah, so yeah, like Tumblr is, we know Tumblr is life. So yeah, I will check in with you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.
Look at that.